welcome back to Pretty Girl Stock. My name is Jasmine Bellamy. And today I'm so excited to be talking to you about the stock Plug. Plug is absolutely exploding today. It's truly blowing up our portfolios, and we're going to talk about what is going on with this stock. The gains that we received this week are truly amazing and mind-blowing. I didn't think that anyone truly expected these gains, but they are here, and this stock is being pushed to the moon by investors. We are really excited about this one. After the great news came out about the merger, investors are diving in and they're buying these stocks up. So make sure, if you're not invested, make sure that you have Plug on your watch list. But first, I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you to everyone who is watching outside the United States as well as inside the United States. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for all of the comments you've been leaving. The support is truly amazing. We are now up way over 200 subscribers. This is a new channel and we are growing very rapidly. So I will be doing a giveaway this week. So make sure you leave a comment to be entered into that giveaway. But let's get right into this video. If you have been following the channel, I told you to get into NIO and Tesla, the great EV plays that will be coming because of Joe Biden. He is definitely pushing towards green energy and you want to be in on these stocks. I am not a financial advisor or expert, but I have had great gains in the stock market. So a lot of great things happen back to back for Plug Power. Shares are already up by a staggering 111%. At this rate, last year's 956% share haul could be surpassed. The latest surge comes after the hydrogen fuel cell maker announced a new partnership to add to its expanding list of collaborations. This company has signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with Groupe Renault to jointly develop several vehicle types and infrastructure in the EU. These include light commercial taxi and commercial people transportation and hydrogen turnkey solutions, with the 50-50 joint venture expected to kick off in 1H21. This is amazing. So you definitely want to get in. The stock has already ran up quite a bit. We ended the trading day today at almost $70. So you may want to just sit back for a minute and see if we have any dips before you enter. But I can see the stock really doubling again this year. If you get in, I wouldn't even be worried about it. I would take a long position in this stock. This is not a stock that you want to short because every week so far in 2021, they're having some new merger. They're having some great new news come out about them, and you do not want to miss out on these gains. This could be the type of stock that could truly push your portfolio and bring you great profits for the new year. Oppenheimer analyst Colin Rush believes that the latest deal further strengthens Plug's standing in the hydrogen industry. With Plug announcing another strategic partnership today, we believe the company has quickly become a global company servicing 3 continents and positioning itself as a critical enabler of the hydrogen economy. The 5-star analyst said, in working with Renault, Plug is partnered with the number 2 play in Europe for light commercial vehicles. We also know Renault's ownership position in Nissan and Mitsubishi as potential avenues for Plug to expand its vehicle opportunity. Rush anticipates the initial delivery of vehicles will begin late this year or early 2022, with a goal of reaching as many as 500,000 vehicles by 2030. Plug's business has expanded to include most vehicle types, and Rush notes that the Class 8 trucks remain one area in transportation to which Plug now lacks significant exposure. Following this news, Rush reiterated an outperform buy rating on Plug shares. The Street's current assessment of Plug presents an interesting conundrum. While 10 buy ratings add up to a unanimous strong buy consensus rating, the average price target tells a rather disconnected story at $47.78. Shares are poised to tumble nearly 33% should that be met over the next 12 months. It will be interesting to see how much battery power there will be left to push shares higher after the recent surge. These analysts are usually wrong when they want to give a low price target, so I wouldn't be afraid of that at all. And if they're right, we can always have our stop losses set. So make sure if you're not in a long position with Plug Power, make sure you have your stop loss or trailing stop loss set so that you do not lose any gains. In 2021, I want you to win in the stock market. And there's all types of ways to prevent and set our stocks to where it can be beneficial for us. So we do not have to let the stocks fall if we do not want them to. There are measures that you can set in place. So when we take a look at the future and we see what Biden is standing for, we can look here on joebiden.com, and they have his clean energy plan here. So the Biden plan to build a modern, sustainable infrastructure and equitable clean energy future. That's what Biden is standing for, and that's one of the reasons we need to be invested into the future and into what is going on. So, according to Biden's plan, at this moment of profound crisis, we have the opportunity to build a more resilient, sustainable economy, one that will put the United States on an irreversible path to achieve net zero emissions economy-wide by no later than 2050. So when you're looking at stocks, you may want to get into the future by buying into green energy and zero emissions stocks that support that. And Plug Power is one of those stocks. So that's why this is so important. We're in at the beginning of this. So in a year from now, 10 years from now, if Plug Power is still going strong, we can see that stock really taking off. Joe Biden will seize that opportunity and in the process create millions of good paying jobs that provide workers with the choice to join a union and bargain collectively with their employees. Okay, so reading this, I'm just reading it from the standpoint of an investor. I am not getting into politics, but what you can do is use the world around you to choose your stocks. When you're looking for a stock that you can grow with, this is one of those stocks. Okay, so let's go to auto industry. His goal is to create 1 million new jobs in the American auto industry, domestic auto supply chains, and auto infrastructure, from parts to materials to electric vehicle charging stations. That's the key word right there, electric vehicle charging stations, positioning American auto workers and manufacturers to win the 21st century and invest in U.S. auto workers to ensure their jobs are good with a choice to join a union. Okay, so we're focusing in on the charging station aspect. So let's go to transit. Provide every American city with 100,000 or more residents with high quality, zero emission public transportation options through flexible federal investments with strong labor protections that create good union jobs and meet the needs of these cities. Okay, so ranging from rail networks to improving existing transit and bus lines to installing infrastructure. And let's look at the power sector. Move ambitiously to create clean American-made electricity to achieve the carbon pollution power sector. So let's look at the power sector. Move ambitiously to generate clean American-made electricity to achieve a carbon pollution-free power sector by 2035. This will enable us to meet the existential threat of climate change while creating millions of jobs with a choice to join a union. So he keeps saying that, but we want to focus in on what he is trying to do by 2035. So right now we're in 2021, and stocks like Plug will benefit from these actions once he gets into office and he starts putting these things into place. Drive innovation. He plans to drive dramatic cost reductions in critical clean energy technologies, including battery storage, negative emissions technologies, the next generation of building materials, renewable hydrogen, and that's what Plug is about, and advanced nuclear, and rapidly commercialize them, ensuring that those new technologies are made in America. Okay, so let's go to environmental justice. Ensure that environmental justice is a key consideration where how and with whom we build, creating good union middle class jobs and communities left behind. Okay, so he's going on about jobs, but we can look at this and see that when Biden's plan goes into action, the charging stations, so the stocks like SBE, Plug, they will all benefit from this. And some of that is priced in already with the price of the stock. It may be very volatile at this time, but as we can see, if those infrastructures are set into place by 2035 and definitely 2050, these stocks will be really taking off. So I'm in a long position with these stocks. I'm going to try to hang in there as long as I can. And this is the type of thing that we need to look at. What's going on with the world? What's going on with politics? Not that we're choosing a side. I'm not saying that I'm on anybody's side. I'm just stating the facts and what's going to happen. So definitely make sure you're paying attention to what Biden is doing. Make sure you're listening out for his speeches so that you know what's going on. And let's go to the key elements of Biden's plan to build a modern, sustainable infrastructure and equitable clean energy future and what it includes. He wants to build a modern infrastructure. So that means getting rid of the old ways and building something totally new that consists of charging stations and clean energy. Position the U.S. auto industry to win the 21st century with technology invented in America. So cars like Tesla might be benefiting from this. Achieve a carbon pollution-free power sector by 2035. So that's why I am not a financial advisor or expert, but that's why I say stay in these positions for as long as you can. If you stay in for the next 10 to 15 years, you'll actually see some great growth in most of these stocks. So you won't see it right away. We're still in the baby stages of this. We're in the infant stages of this technology. Okay, so make dramatic investments in energy efficiency in buildings, including completing 4 million retrofits and building 1.5 million new affordable homes. Pursue a historic investment in clean energy innovation, advance sustainable agriculture and conservation, secure environmental justice, and equitable economy opportunity. Okay, so we can see that Biden is serious about this. This is what has got him in, and this is one of the things that we need to be looking out for. We need to be matching up those stocks that go in line with the plan that he has. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. This channel has been created to help new investors learn how to research, learn the stock market, and stay on top of the latest news. Thanks for watching.